What's going on, y'all? So look, potential exposes power. Potential exposes power. What does that mean? That means that you can be very good at something, and then you know how let's put it this way. You know how you could probably play ball, right? But you don't know that you could play ball. Then you start playing, and then you're like, oh man, they got the potential to be great, right? So potential exposes the power. What is the power? The gift that is on the inside of you. That's what potential gives it a little bit of light and let it be seen. And somebody that can identify the power within the potential can see can see what it is that you have. Every last one of, let me tell you something, every last one of us got some power, gifting that's down on the inside of us that the Father is wanting to expose. But please understand, potential is not enough. Potential is not enough, meaning that I got to work out I got to work the potential that I have. I got to harness, develop the power, whether I'm starting a business, whether I'm a leader, whether I'm just doing customer service or working for a job or whatever it is. Let me tell you, the gifts make room for you because somebody see that potential. The gift is the power. So when you harness that power begins to move beyond the potential. You get what I'm saying? So now you transferring the potential into the power, and then now you making room that you can be able to move around and get in areas and get before kings, get in areas of leadership and in areas of the higher ups, to where you can still demonstrate your power or demonstrate the power that's in you that started off with just a glimpse of potential. You get what I'm saying? So let me tell you something now. You got to work on that power. Look, if you got a potential, you got a potential to be great. So whatever that great look like, you work on that greatness. When you work on that greatness, man, let me tell you something. You're going to explode. You're going to explode higher, bigger, wider. You're going to get before people that you ain't never thought you was able to get before of. So let me tell you something. Work on that power that's in you. You allow the Father to look. Let him use that potential. Let me tell you, David had potential. Why you like what I mean by that? David was a sheep herder. David was a shepherd. He was out there tending to the sheep. The potential showed him through killing the lion. The potential showed through him killing the bear. But then it took somebody that by the name of Samuel that came to David Daddy house, went through all 7 of his brothers, come to him, and he says, you know what, this the one. I see the potential in him. So what does that mean? That means he got the potential to be a king. I understand he can fight, but there's more to him than that. There's more in him than that. And so David, but in order for the potential, oh man, I'm giving you a whole lot in a little bit, but in order for that potential to explode, he had to come against confrontation. Confrontation was the giant that he had to kill, the giant that was standing in front of him. So look, let me tell you something. All the potential that you have, in order to harness into that power, you're going to have to come up against some opposition. When you come up against that opposition, that's when you get, look, let me tell you something. That's when you're going to explode. Why? Because you spent a lot of time in preparation, honing in on the power that's in the potential. You get what I'm saying? So look, I ain't going to take all your time. So this GA, talk to you soon. Leave a comment. Peace.